Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is having a lovely day. Kids like to waste your damn electricity and shit. Cut these motherfucking lights off. Y'all don't pay no bills around this motherfucker. Come on, y'all. No! You hear him downstairs. I'm live, Victor. I'm live, boy. So don't be messing up my live and everything. I see y'all coming in. Let me give y'all a chance to come in. But how y'all day going though? I gotta put my slippers on. Shoot. It's like when you work all week and you get some days off. I know I relax. Shit. Cause it be killing me how like a lot of people always complain about it's boring. Especially kids. It's boring. It's nothing to do. I guess so, because you ain't got no life. Shit, get a life and get a job. And I bet you when you ain't got, having nothing to do is a luxury for people that is always busy working and stuff. It is for me. When I get a chance where I don't have to do nothing, I'm enjoying it, baby. Shit, sister be working a lot and stuff, so when I get downtime, I do not mind it, honey. I don't mind it at all. These damn dogs, boy. This damn dog is shedding. I'm about to cut him bald. I'm about to cut his ass straight up. You going bald, Leo. Don't bite me. I'll bite you back. Boy, your tail hurt. You ever have a dog that got like a knife type of tail, and when he wag it, he hurting you because it hurts. I gotta clean these leaves up. Matter of fact, hey Victor. Yeah. We clean these leaves today. Gonna clean all these leaves. Look at all these leaves, y'all. That's the only thing about having a house. A house is pretty, it's cute to have, but it's a lot trying to keep up. You gotta keep up the yard work. You gotta keep up plumbing. You gotta, it's always something dealing with a house. So let me try to face y'all for. I don't think y'all want to see Lainey. Hold up. Y'all want to see that. But hey JV, it's a cold world bundle. Are you still? No. Yeah, they wasn't running me enough. I'm like, yo, if I'm gonna be OTR, have me running. Like if the wheels ain't moving, you ain't making no money. So what's the point for me to be over the road and I'm sitting more than I'm driving? I said, this ain't gonna work. If I'm gonna be sitting out here, I could be sitting at fucking home. And I gave them warning. And I ain't talking bad, I'm just telling the truth. I gave them warning. Like I was going back and forth with them and they always say, yes, we'll fit. Like they's really sweet people. I ain't talking about nobody there because a lot of people there was real sweet. But sweet don't pay my bills. So if I'm sitting, that means my paychecks is going down. And they were starting to go down. I say, oh, hell, you fuck with my money. I'm going home. I'm not even doing this. It got so bad. I think the last day I was there, they had me sitting for hours. I said, I had enough of this shit. I said, if y'all motherfuckers don't put me on a motherfucking run within the, and I ain't cuss them out. I said, and I texted, I said, if y'all do not get me up and going within this next hour, I will drive this damn truck 600 miles back to the motherfucking terminal. So I sat down, I laid in my bunk. I was like, all right, these motherfuckers think I'm playing. These motherfuckers really think I'm playing. And they ain't had nothing come through. I said, okay, all right, I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. And I drove that bitch 600 miles back to the terminal. I said, this is crazy. I understand sometimes new companies, because I think Variant is still a fairly new company, so they still trying to work out the kinks with, because they have a computer that runs you. It's not a human dispatcher. They have like a live computer that runs you, and the computer has kinks. It has a lot of kinks to where it'll run you on a load, and then when you get there, it cancels in the middle of you going there, or it'll have you sitting, because I don't know, but that computer, they need to fix that shit, because that computer going to have it to where you're going to lose good drivers. And then the other thing that made me upset was, like, A lot of times when you get to some of these places, something will happen to where you might be sitting half the day, or you might be sitting for days. And the only thing they can say, oh, okay, well, we'll pay you $100 layover pay. It's always $100. What the fuck am I going to do with $100 and you done wasted my whole goddamn day? Y'all need to, I'm sorry, I'm gonna catch it next time. But my thing is, I'm real particular about my time because I have kids. So it's bad enough that I sacrifice a lot to do the trucking job. So if I'm going to give you my time, especially as an over-the-road truck driver, you're not going to waste that shit. And if you think you're going to waste my time, and if you think you're going to play with my motherfucking money, bitch, I'm out. I'm telling you, that's why a lot of y'all be thinking that I company hop. I don't motherfucking company hop. I stand on my value. I'm valuable as a driver. I don't have to deal with this shit. The same way you can have another driver in that seat probably today or tomorrow. I can have another motherfucking job today or tomorrow. Facts. So your company is value, yes, but I'm value too. I'm value as a human goddamn being, and it's just a lot of stuff that I have low tolerance. I have low tolerance from BS from people. Whether you boyfriend, friend, family, I have low tolerance. That's why people don't fuck with me, because I tell people about themselves. I have low tolerance for fucked up jobs. If you think you're going to treat me like a Hebrew slave, or you think you're going to mistreat me or get over on me, you got the right one. You got the right motherfucking one today. I will show you. I'm not as stupid as I look, and I know I'll be looking... I ain't afraid to say, I know I be looking stupid half the time, but don't let that fool you. Don't let that fool you. Just because I be looking stupid don't mean I am. I'm smart as a whip. Sometimes I be seeing things and people don't even realize that I see it. But in my head, I'm like, okay, all right, I see how this shit going. I'm analyzing all this. He just don't know I'm making a plan A through motherfucking Z. And just don't know that I'm planning and plotting. You don't motherfucking know that I'm planning and plotting because I see the shit that's transpiring. I'm seeing it for what it is. But sometimes with me, I'll try to be patient. I'll be like, okay, people fuck up. People fuck up sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna see if this situation going to correct itself. And if this situation is not correcting itself, okay, it's time to fucking put plan A into action. It's time to show this motherfucker that I'm not playing no goddamn games. See, I'm telling you, I can be the sweetest, the nicest, sometimes too nicest person that you can ever get to know. But once you start fucking me over and doing shit to where I know I can't trust your ass, oh, that demon come out. That motherfucking demon, I have two sides. I have sweet and I have motherfucking crazy. And I don't like bringing that crazy motherfucker out. I try to keep that crazy bitch locked up because I know if I really let that crazy bitch out, I'm going to be in jail for life. If I let this crazy bitch that I know resides inside me out, I'm not coming out. And every time that I almost somewhat let the crazy side of me out, I always be the one in handcuffs. I always be the one in handcuffs when I just be defending myself because I get tired of people bullshit. My luck ain't good when it comes to standing up. Every time I stand up for myself and deal with people, it always ends up to where I end up getting in trouble, or I end up losing stuff, or I have to start over and I have to do this. That's why I say to myself, and I'm very selective on people I have around me. I'm very selective. I'm getting very selective with these jobs. But honestly, I feel like I'm getting to a point to where it's like the more stuff you go through. Thank you, Teddy. Thank you, Teddy Rowe. But I mean, if you go through enough stuff, you should be able to get a little bit wiser to keep. Thank you, sweetheart. But you should get wiser. So I'm getting wiser. I mean, I still have patience. Oh, you such a sweetheart. You have patience, but you learn what to deal with and who not to deal with and what not to deal with. That's why I really stay to myself. Oh, thank you, GQ. Stay play. I appreciate it. Thank you, my love. I'm just saying, man, you get tired of shit. Oh, thank you, GQ. Shouts out to you, my love. You get tired of it, man. And it's like, you really get tired of it when you know you doing your part. That's what makes it so fucking sickening. Oh, thank you, Teddy Rowe. Thank you, Laugh Pope. It gets sickening. You know that you busting your ass. Like, you really know you going in anything. Because I have morals and standards. So because I have morals and standards, and my motto is you treat people how you want to be treated. You do people how you want to be done. So when it comes to jobs, I'm like, yo, if this was my business, how would I want my employees to treat my business when they're working for me? So that's why I give 1,000% when I go work for people. And it's like every time, yo, that I be trying to like give 1,000% at these companies, I get screwed. I be going through some shit like Frito-Lay. I used to work for Frito-Lay, and when I look back on it, I don't know why I didn't get on top of that. But I could have sued them. I could have sued them for sexual harassment. I could have sued them for, what is it? Because I was getting harassed. Like some of the male drivers, one time I had my car parked, and when I got back, somebody had ripped my tag decor off the back. And I'm like, why the fuck is y'all why is y'all vandalizing my car? And then another time I got back, two bobtail trucks, they had blocked me in. So I had got blocked in. I had to really like maneuver and do this just to get out. And I didn't even report it. And then one time I got in one of the trucks, like, because, you know, you got to log out the ELD. It's like a computer. So I think one of the yard jockeys, he had put in there, what he put in there? He put in "you sexy" or "I love you," some shit like that. But that's inappropriate at the workplace. So I think, and then like when I had went to Frito-Lay, it was me and another girl that went there. And the other girl, she had her nails done. Like, she was real, like, girly. And, like, I would hear them talk about her. And they was like, man, I know that girl ain't gonna last. She too girly. And when she quit, I think she lasted a week. She lasted a week and she quit. And then when I went back in the break room, oh, yeah, we knew she wasn't going to last. She was too fucking girly. Man, all these girls think they can come and do this job. This ain't meant for no goddamn women. I'll be damned if I have a woman outdo me. I'm like, nigga, fuck the job, motherfucker. Y'all worrying about gender and shit. Whether you a woman or a man, we come here trying to do the same motherfucking thing you trying to do, which is make a goddamn paycheck no matter how we doing, and stop that hating shit. And shit had got so bad, right? Like, some of the senior drivers, it's like every company I go to, they end up knowing that I have social medias. And at that time, I didn't have TikTok. I only had YouTube. So everybody from HR to the drivers to everybody knew about my channel. So it was some senior, I still don't know who it is, but it was a senior driver. And at that time, I was trying to help. So I would blog my Frito-Lay days and try to like educate on how you can do the job better. Like, I would try to educate for all the new people coming in, because a lot of people was quitting because they didn't know how to do the job. Like, that's a hard job. Working at Frito-Lay, that shit is not that easy. So I was just trying to educate. So a senior driver seen my videos and he reported it to HR talking about I'm offended. Because y'all know I cuss. I ain't going to front. Some of the videos is educational, but I have a foul mouth. But that's just who I am for now. So he reported me. He reported me to HR saying, oh, keeping in with this girl, Pinkie Dabney, her videos, they're offensive. I'm offended. And y'all need to look into that because I'm very offended by the stuff she's posting. I said, what the fuck? So HR calls me in and they say, okay, I really like your content. I don't mind the cussing, but we're gonna put you on suspension, unpaid. We're gonna put you on unpaid suspension for a week, and we're gonna investigate to see what's going on. So they called me back in the week and they said, well, your video content is not offensive, so he's wrong. But some of the video content we see, I guess maybe I was showing too much. I don't know how I was showing too much. I was just blogging my day. It's not like I was giving their codes away or giving their like infringing information. I ain't giving no infringing information away. I was just blogging my day. So what he said was, he was like, well, we're not going to fire you, but we're going to give you an ultimatum. And I don't do well with motherfucking ultimatums. You ain't going to give me no motherfucking ultimatum. I give you a motherfucking ultimatum. How about that? So he was like, the ultimatum is, Either you take every single video that you did with Frito-Lay down, and then you can keep your job. I said, well, deuces up to you, motherfucker. I'm out. I don't want to do this shit anyway. I was getting tired of it. You know what? I think that was a blessing from God, because at Frito-Lay, you have a hand truck that you scoop up under the boxes. Like, it ain't no power, nothing. No power jack, no nothing. You are literally almost damn near hand unloading all that shit off that truck. And stuff was getting so bad, I was starting to have shoulder injury. And I was actually dealing with workers' comp, and I got screwed over with their workers' comp. Even they didn't even really pay me for that. Like my whole right arm, my elbow had got so stiff that when I would extend it, it would look like this. Instead of being straight, it would be like this. It was stuck like this for a while, and then my shoulder was going bad. So I'm like, yo, shit, because there's a lot of dudes at Frito-Lay that got messed up knees, their shoulders, like they fucked up. Shit, like one of the guys there, he had to have, what was his rotacuff? He had to have his rotacuff rebuilt, because I think he been at Frito-Lay for 18 years. So that's 18 years of abuse. So I'm like, yo, I mean, I'm already sacrificing to do this job, and it ain't like y'all pay all that. Y'all pay really ain't all that to be going through this shit right here. So I'm like, man, these jobs, it's like, it's kind of hard sometimes, I feel, to get some of these jobs when you are a real huge social media person, because sometimes I feel like you get discriminated against, or you don't get normal the same treatment that you would get that somebody going in there that has no social media. Like even down with Epps kept on switching me. How the fuck I'm only here for a year, and I'd have been in motherfucking 12 trucks in a year, but you got new people coming in that's getting brand new fresh equipment. And it seemed like with Epps on that Family Dollar account, the women got the crappy shit. They looked out more for the men than they did for the women, because they gave me bullshit trucks when I first came in, and I had trained 2 women on a Family Dollar account, and when they got out of the training, they dumped them into fucked up trucks. But yeah, all the dudes that come in, y'all giving them brand new trucks. Something wrong with that picture. Something is wrong with what you think, like the fee. But if I've been there for a year, I should have already been in something, like, because I proved to y'all that I'm not going nowhere. And y'all wonder why I jump. I'm not putting up with that shit. I'm not desperate. I don't have to put up with it. Y'all can call me company high, but I don't give a fuck what y'all say. But I'm not going to sit here and put myself through unnecessary suffering just to try to appease other folks. I'm going to be happy. And if I'm not getting treated right, I'm out. Deuces. I know my value. I'm not putting up with that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not desperate. Far from desperate. I'm just saying. Shit, I ain't got time for this. What is it? Hold up. If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. And I stand for a whole lot. I know my value, and that's what things, it's just, I'm not going to I don't have to. Even when I wasn't doing as good as I am now, I always had this mentality. So even if I had to put up with it, I still did. And I said, you know what, Lord? I got faith, and I know I've been making the way out of no way, so I'm not dealing with this shit. As soon as, like, relationships, as soon as dudes be thinking that they can play me, because, you know, dudes don't really respect women that got kids. So dudes be feeling like, you lucky that I'm with you and you got all these motherfucking kids. Nigga, you lucky I'm with you, motherfucker, because I bring shit to the table even with kids. I'm just saying. I'm telling the truth, and it's coming from the heart. It's like, for me to have 5 kids and have 5 kids, I always end up giving more to the relationship than the dudes. And a lot of times I be meeting dudes that ain't got no kids. Here it is, you ain't got no kids, really, no responsibility. And here I come with 5 kids and this and that. And I bring more to this relationship financially, mentally, and physically. And you sitting here trying to put me down because I got kids, but yeah, I got more going for myself than your monkey ass. That's why people don't fuck with me. They don't want to hear the truth. People run from the truth. People want you to sugarcoat shit. People want you to fucking massage their ego. I'm not massaging shit. If you don't want a person that's gonna keep it a buck with you, get the fuck out my face, because this ain't that kind of party over here. Now, and I don't mind it too. Like, a person can give me great, thank you, Trucker J. Thank you, Laugh Hook. Thank you, Trucker J. I'm just saying, I intimidate a lot of people, and I realize that shit too. I totally realize, and I know this because I hear this a lot from people, and what I hear is, you're different. What is it? You're different. You're not like most people I meet. And you got a lot going for yourself. So I was kind of nervous meeting you. Or why you want to deal with me? Why you want to date me? Or you're such a... This is the stuff I hear. No bullshit. I'm telling you, man. Like, I don't be knowing. I don't be getting it half the time, but... At the end of the day, I just do what I can, shorty. That's why I be giving y'all so much motivational videos, because it become like, I've been through it. I seen it. So because I've been through it and seen it, I have better perspective and better insight on it, to where I analyze. When I go through stuff and I be watching stuff, I'm a very analytical thinker, and I be thinking, I'll be like, man, I see how this stuff is playing out. Wow, this is such an eye-opener. Like, it's like it be pieces to the puzzle when you see how stuff go. You be like, oh, that's what that mean. Oh, that's how you supposed to do stuff. But I'm gonna have to get up off here because my phone about to die. Let me get a few of y'all comments. Let me try to start from the top. Let's see. Sean Russ. Hey, Sean. Thank you, JV. It's a cold world. Are you still no? Hey, Tiffany. Let me see. It's a cold world. Yeah, I'm telling you. I don't be job hopping for like, and I ain't going to speak soon. Because every time I get excited about a relationship, a job, the shit don't never work out. So I'm not going to prematurely get excited about it. But it do seem like this job is promising. Because first of all, I'm home every day. So who don't want to be home? I'm a parent. I'm a mom. I'm not going to neglect my kids for nobody or nothing. So my kids come first. Thank you, Trucker J. I appreciate it, my love. All right, so this job, I work Monday through Friday. And sometimes through Monday through Friday, some of those days you still might not work. So I might still get additional days off. Home every day, Monday through Friday, off on weekends. And for the day shift, you make, and this is not net pay. This is gross. You gross $1,500 for day shift, and that's just $1,500 minimum. That's the guarantee. Like, you get a guarantee pay, so it's almost like salary. So let's just say you don't run a lot of miles or you don't get a lot of stores, you still guaranteed to gross $1,500 for the day shift. But if you choose night shift, you gross $1,800. And now, when I say gross, mean like that's before taxes and deductions and all that. So if you on night shift, you gross $1,800, and then I have to do my benefits package. So you get 401k, you get health and dental, vision, life insurance. Like, you get a benefit, and I don't think it costs that much from what the other drivers were saying. And then since I worked on the Family Dollar account, when you have something that you can compare something to, and then you get something better, you can appreciate it more because you know where you came from. So this job, as far as the job description, I ain't gonna lie, this shit is a lot like working on the Family Dollar account, but better. It's more money than the damn Family Dollar account. It's more respect. And number one, that trailer be loaded great. When this place that I'm working for says that it's a palletized job, they're not lying. That shit is 100% palletized. You ain't picking up nothing unless something for some odd reason for it, then you just gotta pick up that one thing. I'm gonna show y'all next week when I go. I don't know how much I can really show, but they said, I asked always, nowadays I ask and I record. I have a YouTube channel. Is it okay if I blog my day? And they told me, long as I don't blog while driving, and I don't blog like sensitive information, or I don't make the company look bad, they don't care. So I'm gonna show y'all how clean these loads be looking, and that makes life so easy. It's like, I'm so amazed at how good and neatly that they load these trailers. I want to give thank you cards or pizza or something to the warehouse, because the warehouse be doing such a motherfucking good job. I mean, a good job. That should be clean, boy. That should be so clean. You can see, like, on a trailer, you got one side of pallets, like it's 2 rows of pallets, and you can see down the middle of that motherfucker. That's how clean it is. You can see over the load, and you can see down the middle of it. You be like, oh, I love this shit. And half the time, these stores don't be getting a lot of pallets, so this job is easy. Easy money. I don't want to mess it up, knock on wood. But so far, I think I'm somewhere that meets all the qualifications that I'm looking for to be happy. Thank you, Robbie David. Thank you, my love. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the only way that I would leave this company, and it wouldn't be nothing they done, is when is when I decide to either finance or lease my truck to do my own business. Thank you, Robbie David. Thank you. But my thing is, I'm on a mission. And I'm on a plan. And it's like the reason that I'm sticking as a company driver. Thank you, GQ. He's so sweet. Oh. But my thing is, I feel like whenever I go back into doing my trucking thing again, I want to be free of debt. And I'm almost there. I don't want to have no car payments. I don't want to have no credit cards fucking on my back. Like, I want to try to get my debt to income ratio down. So that way, when I get to starting on my business, most of my gross will, like, I'll get more of a profit. I'll have more of a profit to where my home bills is not a lot. And I'm telling y'all, I'm going to have my car paid off by next month. My car will be paid off by next month. So that'll be 2 cars that I got paid off. I'm doing the damn thing. I'm almost there. That's what I'm saying. And then also too, like, and this is business talk, when you have like a LLC, a S Corp, C Corp, whatever you got, like I got an LLC, and I'm pretty much marinating my LLC. So basically, I still have my LLC. I still have my business bank account. So honestly, when I'm ready to step foot out there, I probably could get some capital, because I've been building my business credit too. Because I actually had took out a business loan before, and I'm good at paying my bills, and I made all my payments on time, all that stuff, and I can still probably do business with that place. And I get offers in the mail all the time about trying to get loans, business loans. So I have opportunities, but you can't be rushing shit. Patience, and I've learned this over the years. Patience is a virtue. The more you can be patient and just let shit fall into place as it may, and when shit is meant for you, it shall be, then that's when you can start getting your blood. You ain't got to rush. I don't give a fuck if it take you years. I don't care how long it take. You want to know when the time is right to do whatever it is you're trying to do. And I just know the time ain't right. I got to make sure my boy's straight. I need to get my debt down some more. Like, and then I'm trying to save enough money. Like, I want to have cushion. Like, I don't want to just have enough money to put down on a truck. I want to have enough money to where when I put down on a truck, I still got, like, enough money if the truck have issues, like it break down. Because I ain't trying to have it to where I have to either take advances or take more loans out if the truck break down. And then I want to get another business credit card, too. Like, there's ways, but it's steps. It's ways, but there are steps. So I'm a plan type of person. If the plan don't make sense, I'm not ready to execute. So I want my plan, and nothing's really bulletproof, but I want the plan to be so comfortable that I can say, you know what, I'm ready to do this shit. Because this shit ain't no fucking joke. You don't just fucking go out there and start your trucking business and you ain't goddamn ready. That's how a lot of people fail. And that's probably why I failed. Matter of fact, I didn't fail. I didn't fail when I started my trucking journey. My son had almost died. He had, what he had, I think what he had, I forgot. It's something where his appendix had burst and he almost died. And he was in the hospital for like a week and some change. So it just made me realize that sometimes you have to be there for your kids, and you gotta wait till your kids get a little bit older. Thank you, Trucker Jay. I mean, because you got a lot of motherfuckers that they be neglecting the shit out their kids for the sake of money, and I refuse to be like that. I've been neglected as a kid, and that's why I don't want to put my kids through that, and that's why I'm so serious about trying to make sure they feel love, because I know what it's like not to feel love. I went my whole life just trying to make it on my own, trying to, find love, and found them in the wrong places. And it's just rough. And that's why I'm so serious about breaking my generational curse, because I know how I feel. And that shit is not a good feeling when you have abandonment issues, or you just have issues like nobody gives a fuck about you. And especially the people that should have gave a fuck about you. So that's what I'm saying. I work on plan. I work by faith. And for me, if it don't make sense, it don't make dollars. And if the shit is not making sense, I'm not getting involved with it. Sorry. I'm just not going to do it. This shit don't make no fucking sense. So why would I jump into this shit? And clearly, this shit don't make no I'm not stupid, man. I'm not rushing. I ain't rushing. I used to rush, but I ain't rushing no more. I'm getting older and definitely getting wiser. So I ain't got time for this shit. Let's see. Let me see. Piss Bottle. Hey, Piss Bottle. Darcy too. No, I'm not. I was married though. JV Bad Boy. You always. Thank you. Shoot, this is just my lounge around the house gear. I'm chilling. This is my off day, baby. And I'm chilling. My phone about to die though, but I'm chilling hard. Tiffany 1982. I'm chilling, sister girl. Darcy. Let me see. J Paul. Yeah, man. I've been through a lot. You talking about drug through the mud? Man. And then I told you I used to work at all the mechanic shops, and God, I could have had so many lawsuits if I was smart enough to realize when I was being like harassed and sexually harassed or just discriminated against. I didn't know. Man, going through being a female auto mechanic, oh God, I got more harassment than in this trucking shit. And that's one reason, because even down to my money, they would pay me less. I could have the same title as this guy mechanic, but they would start him off with more money than they would start me off. And let's just say I wrote up something on a car. They would take my motherfucking work that I found and wrote up and give it to the motherfucking dudes. And then sometimes customers would come in. I had this one guy customer, and all he needed was tires. And he seen that I was about to get his car and do his tires. And he was like, I don't want that girl working on my car. This is a man's world. I'm like, nigga, we don't even get paid a lot for tires, so I don't want this fucking job anyway, motherfucker. I'm telling you. Shit, it was one when I used to work at Firestone. It was another mechanic. And at that time, a lot of times when I used to work as a mechanic, I will always be the only woman there. It was one other shop where it was me and another woman, but the other woman, she was a dyke. So technically, I was the only feminine woman there. And one time, since these shops are used to nothing but male mechanics, they didn't have a female and male bathroom in the shop. So they had to kind of work it out to where they didn't even really work it out, really. I just had to let them know, hey, I'm about to use this bathroom. And then, of course, you lock the door. But one time, I think I forgot to lock the door. And this other mechanic burst up in there and tried to be all alone. I said, oh, what the fuck is you doing? What is you doing? I mean, nigga tried to take my goodies in that bathroom. I guess I was about to have to get in the fight. I got stories when it comes to discrimination and being sexually harassed doing a man's job. But that never stopped me, because why should I not do what I'm interested in doing because guys or people feel like I shouldn't be doing it because I'm a woman? I'm telling you, this shit is crazy. But let me see. Lavelle Bird. Thank you, Ty Williams. Hello, good afternoon. What you think about the truckers not going? Is something going on with that? I gotta look it up. Is it like some trucking news? Let me see. L being on Zale. We want to hear you. Why y'all be tripping on? Why y'all be tripping on how I say you too? Y'all love my Baltimore accent, don't y'all? YouTube. Let me try to say it right. Hold up. Well, you, the fact how I say you, that's how Baltimore people say you. But YouTube. I ain't messing with y'all. I'm not messing with y'all. Laugh Hope. Hey, Laugh Hope. Let me see. Thank you. Thank you, G.Lee. I appreciate y'all. Lance Williams. Hey, where you been working? Being a mama?